Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE, here to talk to you guys about some potential RE changes. Now, as most of you guys probably know, they're thinking about removing DFG from the live servers. It's already gone from the public test trial, and so they announced that as a result, they're going to work with a couple champions who, people like to build DFG on a lot, Ahri being one of those. So her changes are already in right here above my head. Those are the balance changes. Now, again, I don't know if these are final or they're still working on this or what, and I mean, you guys know me. I mean, I understand how Ahri works, but, I mean, I don't really play Ahri, so I don't want to go too depth in terms of what this might mean for her balance. It looks kind of like an overall buff to me, but, it's kind of weird because they took away the charm extra damage thing from her. And, Ahri's combo is the whole land the charm and then blow someone up thing. But then again, they're removing DFG for a reason, so I guess they kind of want to move away from that as well. And they're just kind of sticking damage, little bits of damage here and there over her kit. I can tell you that Foxfire should do more damage now compared to the old version. Compare the old version when you land a charm to the new version with or without the charm, Foxfire just does straight up more damage. Q is of course going to do slightly less damage in the combo, as will the ult and stuff like that. But anyway, this is what we're working with. Actually, the thing I find really interesting though is the speed amp thing on Orb of Deception. So, I'm walking around with boots too, right? This is my normal speed. When you shoot the ball out, you automatically shoot up to like the upper sort of mid to upper 500s in terms of your base movement speed. So watch this again. And it's so long as the ball is out, it slowly decays or quickly decays down. But that's a pretty big mobility burst for someone like Ahri. It's not like this Orb of Deception is on a particularly long cooldown. So yeah, you just throw it out, and if you're running away from it, you get the extra movement speed. So it's a good escape mechanism. If you're running towards someone, it doesn't last as long, obviously, because you're just going to pick up the ball faster, or it's going to come back to you faster, and then it's gone. So yeah, it's an interesting change. I do like that. People always underestimate, well, not always, but people often underestimate mobility. And then, yeah, I mean, there's the term mobility creep for a reason, or the phrase, because mobility is extremely powerful, and if you're not paying attention to it, it kind of like creeps up on you if you're giving it to too many people, and it really messes with the balance of the game. So I never underestimate mobility when you're factoring in whether or not something is an overall buff or a nerf or whatever. So again, I don't know if this is the final in terms of changes for Ahri, but this is what we have working for now. And those of you guys who play Ahri more and, have a better idea of what's going on here can probably, or may be able to, make more sense of this than me. But have at it in the comments. You guys have fun with that. I'll see you guys around, and goodbye.